Morning. Well, that was a crap night's kip. Eventually got in my pit about 1 o'clock. No biscuits, nothing. 105 quid for the night. 105 quid. 2 sachets of coffee. No bickies. Well, I'll tell you, they're not great, are they? It wasn't the lad's problem last night that I got it here late, but hey, at the end of the day, they've got to make it value for money, and no biscuits. Unbelievable. Anyhow, let's see what's happening this morning. I need to really get my gear in, see what's happening. People are already out on the bikes. Oh, there we go, Inspired Tools. Morning.
Morning, mate, you alright?
Yeah, good, thanks.
What, to lose those?
One of the bags. How are you fixed?
What, with carrying that?
Yeah.
So as much as like.
Yeah.
I'll get some cable ties, if you can cable tie to the sides.
Sam?
In heavy rain it does get a little bit watery, so I'll try and keep it all off.
Are you Adam?
Yeah.
Oh, pleased to meet you.
Hello, mate.
You're right.
It's been a long while.
It has, yeah.
Good to see you, mate. Well,
Good to see you. Have we got time for brekkie or?
Yeah. We don't need to leave here till 8 o'clock at the latest, really, is pushing it. But
Right.
open this up and we'll get you some cable ties.
Great.
Did you stop here last night? Just right down.
Yeah. Oh God, it was torrential.
Well,
Main stuff out of the big bag that's going in the top box, and I thought, well, I don't have to squeeze everything in. I'll let Adam take it in his trailer. There seems to be a lot of bikes here though, but some of them aren't going on the same trip as ours. But anyhow, I'll have a quick look inside, see if we can catch a bacon sarnie or something, and we'll go from there. Day 2. Just leaving the place now, and apparently it's just around the corner from here, so let's follow the lead on this one. And oh yeah, you can see it now. And you got this lanyard thing with a booking reference, so you just literally stick your details in, answer a few questions, and then get checked in. Bloody lanyards flying all over the place now. That's not good. Oh well. So Channel Tunnel 2 miles. But yeah, not a very good night's kip, and not impressed with Premier Inn. They say 105 quid. They could have put a couple of biscuits or something on. And literally the bare minimum for coffee. Bare minimum. You know, 2 little sachets. Want a bit of a strong coffee, you're knackered. But anyhow, that's all done and dusted now. I need to reset my trip meter very shortly and see how many miles. So yesterday we did 248 miles. Let's see what today brings. Good following other people. Steaming up already. Right. The bikers last night, even leaving this morning, loads, and I think they're in different groups, but there were loads of classic cars, supercars. There was even a bloke when I got here last night at what, 11:30, midnight. He was playing around in the car park with with a Ferrari or something, causing a right racket. But anyhow, I'll get a bite to eat somewhere shortly. Anyway, I had a good conversation with a couple of fellas from the Norfolk area. Yeah, it's one of the things about these types of groups, you know, you can always have a nice little yarn and a chat, and be a bit grumpy about certain things, and I don't mind being a bit grumpy at the best of times. I can moan with the best of them. Right. No, seemed like a nice little group so far. The few that I've met had horrendous journeys yesterday, really bad journeys. So it wasn't just me. I was one of the last. In fact, I was the last person to get here, but no, it siled it down for a lot of them. Hello. So, there we go, look. Lish Shuttle. Not as many BMW GS's as I thought there might be. The odd one here and there scattered about, but it's nice to see some other bikes. Got a couple on a big K1600 BMW, Kawasaki's, lad on a hyper motard as well, but nah, it's always nice to see other bikes. I ain't seen another Tiger yet though. Alright, that's the trip set. Now, back to 0 for trip 2. It's nice, isn't it? Let's see what Ferrari GTO. What Turbo 3. Lovely that. Very nice. Hello, he's doing a reverse turn here, look. Get a bit closer, go on. So I suppose today is really the start of the adventure after last night's terrible ride in the driving rain. I'm not 100% sure how long this Eurotunnel journey is going to take. Morning.
Hello. Can you just hold that?
Yeah, sure. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, Runner, you will have a white van coming down, I think lane 11. If you can check for me, please, the weight. Thank you.
Oh, is it playing up? There you go, look. Thank you very much. Cheers. Oh, a bit of confusion. Some of them are saying we've got about 40 minutes, which, if that's the case, a couple of them have already gone, saying that you can go, but I would prefer to just grab a quick bite, to be fair. I'm not sure if some of these, you see, are going on a later one or an earlier one, but we'll see. Oh, sorry, yeah. I haven't been to France for a few years. Last time I was in France was when I did the Normandy tour of on my street triple, as I said. So I think what the plan is to head towards Dunkirk and then follow on down to Lille as well. So let's have a look. Wow, nice weather. Good afternoon, sir. Good morning even. Right, welcome to France. Oh, not bad weather at all. Sortie. I've got to remember to ride on the other side of the road. I get bloody caught out with that. You can imagine me getting caught out with that. I'm not sure whether we have to go into any more controls or anything. Remember to keep to the right. Yep, we'll try, sir. Right, Paris, Bologna, Calais, Paris, part A16. Yeah. Right, petrol station. 500 meters. I think that's where we were going to actually meet up. Well, I am really warm. I didn't get it was a really small toilet on that train, so I didn't really fancy taking my pajamas off. And I didn't really fancy taking it off. There was a couple of women on that train as well. Didn't want to give them a shock of their lives either. So anyhow, we'll just have to hope that I don't get too hot. Here we are. I think we are congregating in this place here. Right. Oh, there we go. Look, there's Adam. Good old Adam. Get that gear away. Let's see if I can have a cheeky 2 seconds here, actually. I kid you not, in the middle of this petrol station, I took my bloody biking jeans off. I took my waterproofs off, and I took my tartan jammies off. There's a couple of people looking a bit cockeyed, but anyway, it don't matter, does it? So this lot, I think the majority of them are ours, and we're going to Dunkirk. Now what I will do is stick close to them. Now I've stuck the old route in the Apple CarPlay, but still I think it's worth keeping close to everyone. I've taken my waterproof jacket off as well, and let everything I'll try to get things to dry off, because my jeans are still soaking wet at the bottom, which isn't great, but we're getting there. We're getting there. It's a nice Porsche, isn't it? I'll tell you what, loads of scooters around, loads. Right. Okie dokie. That's it. I'll let him go. He's a guy from south of London, I think Surrey, and he's used to riding Europe. He's been all over the place, and some countries in the east side of Europe, Hungary, which is a hell of a trek. So I'm getting him to lead the way a little bit here. At the end of the day, look, there's no rush. So we're going to go on the, is it Boulevard de la Europe? In my best French accent, which was no accent at all. So Dunkirk via the scenic route first, and then it's heading towards Lille, and then after that Mons, and then from there we put the details in of the hotel. So let's see if we can get all the hang of these roads. I know the last time I was here it took a few turnings, wrong turnings, for me to realise. And then there's my old mate, the G-Meister, bless him. Me and him were both the same. We were blaming it on the French. And then it twigged. There you go. Right. And at least it's dry. That's the main thing. At least it's dry. Okay, we'll see you in a bit. Well, we're just getting into Dunkirk now. One of the things I forgot to do was change the mile an hour into kilometers an hour. So I'll have to do that at some point. And this Ayuchi's saying that my back tyre's high, so I'll just alter the parameters on the Ayuchi, because thankfully the tyre pressure remained steady yesterday in all that rain, but yeah, it's just coming up as back tyre high now. So I'm just going to take it easy. I'm right at the back here because I'm really not that much into fast riding. There's a few of them, a couple of them with their arses on fire a little bit. I mean, they're used to it. That sort of speed, I think they're probably used to it. Me, I'm just going to take it easy and just enjoy the French countryside. But I've never been to Dunkirk before, so there's a nice classic plane up there. Yeah, I know there are some, there's a festival of sorts going on in Normandy with the 81st anniversary of the Normandy landings. So, and Dunkirk has a rich historic vein too. I tell you what was funny, when I was at passport control, a couple of things actually, is that you have to go through 2 passport controls, one for the UK and then you have to go through one for the French side. Anyhow, so at the UK side, the lady, she was nice, to be fair, you know, she wasn't horrible about it, but she saw the GoPro was going, saw the red light, says, "Can you stop recording? Can you stop recording?" So anyway, I stopped recording, of course. See ya. I'll maybe put it up on the channel. And then I switched it off. And then as I said, look, I apologised to her. I said, sorry about that. I didn't realise. She said, yeah, you can't have them on, all right, you know, when you're going through control. Fair dues. So as I'm trying to get my passport back off her and sort my gloves out and things like that, I started my bike up twice and it just it just stalled. Anyhow, on the third occasion she just looked at me, all right, like a right thickhead, and she said, you might want to put your side stand up. Oh god, I know we've all done it, but yeah, she caught me on the up with that one. She smiled and she said she was used to it. Anyhow, getting onto the French side of passport control. I'm trying to sort my gloves out again. I thought I'd have my passport ready this time, and I had it in my teeth, so I had it in my mouth, the passport, and I pulled up and she was smiling, and I gave it to her. I said, there you go, and she looked at me with absolute utter disdain, disgust it was. I said thank you very much. She didn't even look at me. I mean, she's got to be handling the passport, I suppose, so she doesn't want my spit all over the passport. But that was funny, the two occasions. And the bikers behind me watching when I was trying to start the bike, they must have been laughing their heads off. But hey, we live and learn. Doesn't matter how long you've been riding for, these things happen, don't they? Nice one. Alright, that's my first nod from a French rider. Oof. So, leaving Dunkirk now, and we are taking the road direct to the hotel, but without tolls. So it's not going to be the most picturesque in the world, I wouldn't have thought, but it's quite a long slug actually. It's according to the sat nav, it's 373 kilometers. So I'm going to stop off in about maybe 100 miles or so, just for a sandwich and refuel, something like that. We've just synchronized sat navs, and according to this, it's a 4-hour trip, but that's without stops. So let's see how we get on. What I have noticed is that when you're filtering over in France, the drivers show you a lot more respect. Look, they just pull over. Thank you, sir. And it's happened now for the last quarter of a mile. Look at that. I didn't even have to do anything, And if you see that previous video of me going down on the A1 with an accident, and some of the prima donnas that don't want to let you go in, it's absolutely world of difference, absolute world of difference. And the other thing I've noticed is that the roads are so much better in quality. There's absolutely no doubt about it. I haven't come across a pothole or anything, or a divot in the road yet, nothing. And you compare that with ours, it's an absolute disgrace, really. You know, what we pay in taxes, and literally the quality of road that we get. I mean, look at them, they just come to one side. Superb. Sometimes they realise that on the last second and they move across, but I've got these bright spotlights on. Sound as a pound, look. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know what this traffic is. It's red for a while, so I don't know whether it's roadworks or something like that. But anyhow, we've done quite a few miles now. It's getting up to nearly 100 miles, so branching off in 13 kilometers. So what I'll be doing is maybe going for thank you. I'll be going for a bit of fuel and I think a sandwich, something like that, because there's still maybe 3 hours of riding to go after that. So let's see how we get on. Anyway, welcome to Belgium. Yeah, we're in Belgium now. As it happened, I stopped at that services and had a bite to eat. Had a lovely like fish finger sandwich, you know, with the sauces in, like, what was it, like a tartar sauce or something, as we would call it. Anyhow, had a nice bite to eat, a nice cup of coffee, got another bottle of water, and I bumped into these lads, caught them up. So it looks as though we're just going to take a steady trip now, and according to Google Maps here, it's 270 kilometers, so it's going to take just shy of 3 hours. So we've still got a day's riding left. Yeah, it's still quite a hefty ride, but nice bunch. I think there's about 4 or 5 from Staffordshire that ride around and whatnot, and they did the NC 500 last year together with the same company. So yeah, as time goes on, you get to ask people about their bikes. Bikers always love talking about bikes. It's a universal subject, no doubt, a universal subject. Right, we'll see if there's anything worthwhile on the way, but again, I don't think so. I think this first day is all about getting miles under the belt. The big ticket items are coming later on in the trip. A little bit of an update. What's it now? It's about 6:25 in the evening. We've just had a fuel stop for some of the guys. There's a lad here with a Ducati hypermotard, and he literally gets about 110 miles a tank. So, you know, it can soon be swallowed up in a country like this. So just had a drink, a bit of a fuel stop for some of them, and what have we got left now for the hotel? So got about 3/4 of an hour according to this Google Maps, so 69 kilometers. So far today 247 miles. Still got what, 50 odd miles to go, 45-50 miles, something like that, and on the home stretch, just about to arrive in what, a couple of minutes time. So it's been what, 290 miles on the clock today, and well, it'll hit 290, and yeah, it's been, I'll argue the fact that it's been mainly main road here, but it's still been a nice ride. Still visited Dunkirk and sampled my first bit of French food for many a year. So yeah, I'll show you the hotel in a bit, because we won't be long now. Hotel Longwy. I think this is the one anyway. Let's have a look. Yes, that's the one. So, where are we going to park? Oh! This is the Hotel Longwy, and I tell you what, it's better than the Premier Inn. Really nice, spacious, clean, plenty of room to put your odds and sods. Lovely shower room, toilet, sink, very nice. So another long day comes to an end, and I'm going to have a quick shower, and I'm going to join them in the bar for a couple of beers and see what tomorrow brings. So tomorrow we'll be making our way down to Stuttgart, I take it, doing some real nice passes. So look forward to it and see you soon.